Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 9th, 2025. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle here for Taurus. I almost said 24, y'all. I almost did it. It's like I've been practicing and I can't get it together. Fear and the honoring path. So I'm seeing that some of you have fear. And the real true reason for this is because maybe the future is not completely written. This looks like you need to have a lot of faith, especially when it comes to the realm of love and it comes to your goals, right? That you may have been dealing, and I can understand the fear. I see something here about being treated nice, nasty a little bit. Maybe someone was nice and then out of nowhere they'll say something to you that makes you question them. Maybe they're a flip flopper. There's someone that says they keep it real, but sometimes the real is kind of rude. And I'm seeing that you're on the right path, although you may not trust that you are. Spirit wants you to keep moving in the direction you're going in, even if the tides are changing. Because I'm seeing a lot of change, but I'm also seeing that your path requires faith. Ooh, especially if you're in a committed relationship or you're in a union of any kind, even if this is a new union, based on your past. So if this is a new union, right? Or if you are, what's the word? If you're open to a new union, say I'm not with anybody right now, then this goes for all, right? If you're not in a union, you may have dealt with a person or people in general. This doesn't have to be like, oh, maybe you have no exes. Maybe will be your first time venturing out. Who knows, right? People that you've dealt with, relationships you've seen, you have seen some things where it's difficult to have faith because the person may have been, maybe they provided for the person, but they were mean when they spoke, or they were just biting with their words, or a person a few words, but when they did speak, it was like, well, dang, did you have to say it like that? You could have dealt with people like that. You could have actually dealt with an ex that was that way. You could have they were elusive, like you didn't know how to take it. They may have, and then if you ask questions, they may have actually said, take it how you want to take it, and you're like, well, just clear that up. Were you meaning it to be mean? I don't get it. That didn't sound. There's a dual meaning to what you just said. You know, um, so fear is about Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, and Seven of Cups, right? Not really knowing what to expect when it comes to people, connections, friendships, any of that, right? Not knowing what to expect, not knowing if you could take what they say at face value or read between the lines. You may be worried, and Spirit wants you to know that there's no point in worrying. It's like keep going on the course that you're going on. You may be concerned that maybe when you speak, they don't understand where you're coming from. They may automatically assume the worst or misconstrue it or only hear what they want to hear, and that may be a difficult thing as well. Like it's hard for you to speak to this person or people because every time you open your mouth, there's a problem. Every time they open their mouth, there may be a problem. The honoring path is the Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. They're saying the best thing for you to do is to keep on moving, keep going in this direction, keep going, don't stop. And I'm hearing that song. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of this group to save my life. Um, Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm just gonna not try to think too hard. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think it's Soul to Soul. I hate saying the wrong name to something, but I think it's Soul to Soul, and this song is from way back in the day. Boy, I think that song is so old. I think it's like from the 90, early 89, 90, 91, something like that. Because I remember hearing it when I was in school. It came on the radio every day after school. Oh my gosh. I actually didn't like it when I was a kid. Now I'm like, this song plays in my head all the time. Whenever I feel like I need to slow down or I'm starting to feel like maybe I need to change direction. There is a lot of change coming in, but they're asking you to keep your momentum or to keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused on what it is that you're trying to do. Okay? But this tells me that you have to keep pushing for understanding as well, to continue to compromise or attempt to be understood, clear things up. I'm seeing the 555 energy here, which is an angel number that usually signifies change, but it also is a promise that you're leveling up or that things are going to get better, that things don't feel that good at first. You may still feel fear of like, I can't communicate with them. I can't speak to these people. I have no faith that there will be understanding, but they want you to keep pushing because the things that are changing or the things that you went through, especially if you are in a committed relationship and say this person, it's like you flip a coin. Maybe they'll take this the right way, maybe they won't, or maybe they'll say the right thing, maybe they won't. They're saying that this experience with them has been just to prepare you for the better in your life. You had to go through that to develop the tough skin that you have now. Even if you are still saying, listen, I'm sensitive, it still bothers me, but it doesn't bother you quite as much as it did in the very beginning. There's some things that we go through as people that spirit transmutes into positive, because I don't believe that toxic energy is necessary at all. This is like a byproduct of a lot of darkness and people not doing the work they need to do. But spirit always, well, not always, but transmutes this, and to make it useful, turns it into lessons for you. And so they want you to continue to push through with that Nine of Wands. There's a reward at the finish line, Ace of Pentacles. Don't be afraid of the journey. The journey is necessary. Whenever you start to feel kind of like doubt, should I have faith in this situation? Should I have faith in this person? They want you to connect to spirit and nature. Rainbows might be important to you. A rainbow, or perhaps prisms, crystals that give off a rainbow on the, that kind of thing. A rainbow, or a rainbow, what do you call it? Rainbow quartz. I can't remember. There's a stone that does this. I think it's fire and ice quartz or something like that, or ice quartz. Yeah, that's something here. But vast universe, the devil, 10 of cups, right? And this is speaking about your path ahead. You may be very focused on feeling emotionally content. That may give you pause. And that's only because the changes always, the changes are signifying growth here. But in order to grow, that means that you are outgrowing something. And a lot of times growth is painful. Think about all the times you went through, the time that you went through puberty. For either gender, it doesn't matter. You still go through a growing pain. And anything in life, you've never been this big. You've never been this wide. You've never been this small, this tall, or this long. And so there's something about you may be hyper focused on, I need to be happy with each change. I need to feel content with each change. A lot of them will be quite uncomfortable. They want you to give thanks for the blessings, especially of love, soon to come your way, and know that you deserve to be and to have all that your heart truly desires. Right? Yeah, dark thoughts here. The Emperor and the Five of Wands. I'm gonna tell you something. Your thoughts become your reality. You need to say that to yourself anyway, just to keep you on the straight and narrow. My thoughts become my reality. Therefore, I can't afford to think the worst. I can't afford to think that things are going to get worse. I have to fight against this feeling that if I'm not in control and I'm not content fully with everything that's happening, that I am now, that you're struggling with the blessings coming your way. You may already feel that blessings are coming your way. You may have felt it before. That's why fear is here. Maybe I felt that blessings were coming before, but I misunderstood the message, or I misread something, or I misspoke. There is something that was then, though. The fear usually is a promise that is not happening again. And what comes after a storm? Usually a rainbow. And so they're asking you to focus on rainbow energy, the prism of light that refracts all the beautiful colors. And they want you to focus on that so that you can see the journey. It's almost in a sense, what is it? Chakra balancing. Then also too, on the same note, seeing the journey of the colors going from red to purple. Understanding that every part of your journey was beautiful, just like those colors. Every part represents something meaningful and special, just like them. You deserve better. You deserve sugar, not salt. You may have been getting salt, but they've run out of salt. It's time for sugar to come your way. I don't mean to joke, but that's what they're showing here. They're like, oh, they ran out of salt. And so the fear is that maybe you're going to continue to get salt from an individual or in a situation, and you're not. Stay the course. You're moving in the right direction. Although a lot of the part of the road may change, stay on that road. I hope that makes sense. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aries. We also have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp dealing with, or you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp. We also have Capricorn, Aquarius cusp here that you could be dealing with. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.